Hi, I'm Rita Cook with Ecp-Tv.
And I'm Tommy Scott.
And we are here today to talk about the news in Ellis County. And we have a story that will be coming out next week, or actually tomorrow in the paper. It's about the TEA ratings, the Texas Education Agency ratings. Ferris actually went from a D to a B.
Hey, Ferris always been good.
Yeah, well, they got a D last year. So I guess
Well,
some
you
people
know,
didn't agree with that. But
Well, I don't know about that, but in the past years, I tell you what, Ferris have a lot of kids to go to college and graduate.
oh yeah, definitely. I think one of the things that James Hartman didn't like is he said that, and this is going to be in the article, he said that the accountability system is disproportionately punitive to students of poverty and students that are non-native English speakers. And so that was the reason he said last year that they ended up with a D. But this year they did get a B. He's a great superintendent, and he basically said that, we're going to do what we have to do to meet the challenges that they're giving us to make this work.
Yeah, they have stated it before,
Yeah.
that a lot of those people that move here, you take Chinese and people like that from overseas, they're in Plano.
Right.
And then the people from Mexico and places, they come to Ellis County.
Right.
So you wonder why Duncanville and Plano get an A.
They did not get an A.
They didn't get
well,
an
I
A?
don't know about Plano, but Duncanville did not. Duncanville, I can't remember off the top of my head what they received, but they've been struggling. Like all those cities over in the Best Southwest have been struggling a little bit. So, but Ferris is back, up and coming. Some of the other ratings, one of the ratings that was horrible was Milford got an F. I don't know what's going on over in Milford, but they got a D in student achievement, and they got a C in school progress, which gave them an F. But they did get 100% graduation. Like they have a 100% graduation
Yeah.
rate. And then Red Oak, of course, got their B plus again.
Well, you think about it. They don't get, the teachers that come there, they don't get paid as much money as the rest of the teachers.
Right. No,
I think it should be an
ISDs.
equal payoff basis when it comes to the teachers.
Right.
And then you'll get everybody will get good quality of teachers. But if you got a teacher that say graduated as an A student, they're not going to come to Milford and work for
Right.
C money. Come
Right,
on, be
that's
real.
true, but it's
So
a good
I
way
think
to go.
across the board, I
Right.
think the government ought to subsidize and make teachers have equal pay. No matter where they are, this is what you make.
Right.
Then everybody will get good teachers.
Well, I know our state reps and senators are working on that, and I think House Bill 3, I can't remember what it was about exactly, all the details of it, so I won't go into it. But they did work on making everyone in the ISDs have performance-based raises, I believe.
No, they should.
That was good.
They should. Because
So-
my daughter's a teacher too. And,
Yeah, where does she
and
teach?
she teaches in Nacogdoches. And
Okay.
they certain schools don't have great teachers.
Right,
Some have
yeah.
better teachers than others.
Right.
So quite naturally, the pay rate is going to be different.
Right.
Now, if you're in Dallas or you're in Houston, in the big schools, and you're going to make better money.
Right, exactly.
Because
Right.
you got the 6A schools. You think a C, you think the 6A school going to hire a teacher that was C
Well,
out of college?
right. Well, I mean, you got to work as everybody works to progress to the next
That's
level.
true, that's true,
But
but-
Ferris is a good ISD anyway. So,
Yeah,
and
well,
so
I'm
is,
just going to say it was good for me.
Okay, yeah, you went there, and you're sitting here, and we're doing this, and this is awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta move on, or we're gonna get yelled at. Okay, so one of the big stories last week was there's a 5,200 acre development plan for Ferris, and that is obviously over across the highway on the other side of 45, where B. Wallace has a lot of property. And it sounds like, don't you love the way that the music comes on like this in the background, the bass?
Yeah,
right,
that's
we're
just
talking about the land.
it's just no respect for the news.
No. So I think that they said that the first 71 acre portion of the Woodstone community is what it's going to be called. Will be they're going to start that. But apparently this was something that B. Wallace's husband had sort of dreamed about, that the ranch would be turned into some sort of a new homes and just sort of expand the growth.
Well,
out here.
just like everybody in life,
Right.
everybody has a guardian angel. So I guess there are guardian angels. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
You
You're
know?
right. That's a very good point.
You know,
That's a
I
very good
mean,
point.
come on. I mean, Ferris, like I told you once before, we have given plenty of resources to the world.
Absolutely.
And I think it's only fair that we get a little
You're
something
getting
out
some
the
of
deal.
them back, right, exactly. Okay, Ovilla set a bond election for November. That's going to be a little over $6 million. They're looking for a new city hall, new public facilities, and they want to renovate some of the open spaces. And I think they're going to turn the city hall now into a community center, and the public facility, or the public, the police department. I can't talk right now. The police department into the public works.
Well,
so anyway, that's going to be a nice little addition to it.
yeah, well, they're growing over there. They're really growing.
totally
and,
are,
And,
yeah.
and then they get all these different businesses to come in. So, yeah, you can do things like that. I don't blame them. I'd hook
Right.
it up, too.
So Ferris hired a new interim city manager,
Yes.
Columbia English,
Yeah.
and that was at a special meeting that was held last week by the city council, correct?
Yes.
I think there were a couple of other things that happened that were in executive session, so no one can talk about it, even you.
No, I can't talk about it. I'll get in trouble. They'll get me,
I
so
know they will.
I'll get a spanking.
But I know that it had something to do with employee raises, the hiring of consultants and new employees, and also I think there was some criminal investigation. This was my article, so this is why we can talk about it. Criminal investigation of a city employee, and the mayor apparently was not well, so he did not have the chance to attend the meeting, which means that nothing probably got accomplished because
Sure we did. We got us as interim city
Yeah,
manager.
and how long is she going to be around?
Well, it's more like a year trial and,
Okay,
and see
alright.
if she likes us and if she works out
Right.
well. And
Right.
you know, everybody will come out smelling like roses. I'm real
I like
enthusiastic.
roses.
You know,
Roses smell good.
I'm excited about getting her to meet everybody in the city.
Right, and she's going to actually be in an article this coming week too. I'm
Yeah.
going to be interviewing, profiling her. So read the paper if you guys want to hear more about that.
Oh yeah,
you guys did a
she's-
great job on that.
Hey,
You
listen,
did a good job.
we're a team now.
Good, that's
See,
good.
everybody wants to rat on us. We're gonna show them.
I'm going to be a part of the group. I'm going to be a part of the clique.
Okay, we're gonna fix stuff. We ain't gonna
So,
break stuff.
where did she come from? It says that she was a city manager for Lockhart in Corinth, Texas, which I think Corinth is north, over off near Louisville. I'm not sure where. Lockhart
Well,
is.
she
but
lives
anyway,
in the
it's
colony now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
she has
she's
a long
from-
drive.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to move to Ferris in order to be the city manager.
You don't have to,
right?
but she wants to.
Okay.
That's why we
All right.
want her to do a year
Mm-hmm.
and get a feel, and let's see. You know, we want to court first before we get married and start kissing and going on. So,
Okay, well.
you know, now then if
I
she
think
say
she's
she
gonna
want to
be
stay,
right,
then
yeah.
we'll get married and then
All
we'll
right.
all be together.
All right, we're gonna hope for the best on that one. Okay, one more story. Do you have
okay.
anything else? No, I want to hear what else you have to say.
No, I'm
Okay.
done. Go ahead.
No, you're not.
I
You're
am
never done.
too.
You're never done.
Yes, I am.
So a tragic story. Wilmerman shot himself last week after he was in his home. I don't know. I think it was a domestic dispute, and he was in the home when he killed himself. The 2-year-old son was in there. The 2-year-old son was okay. The Wilmer police contacted Hutchins and also Dallas County Sheriffs. They came out and
Yeah.
tried to help.
Well, you got a lot of people going loco. You know, Miss McDonald used to say, when it get hot, people start smelling themselves and then they start doing stupid things. She'd always pray for women.
Who's Miss McDonald?
She was my high school principal. She would say, you know, when it get hot, you know, you guys don't act different. She
Yeah,
said, in
that's pretty
full
true.
moons, people act
Yeah,
different.
full moon was last week. Did
See?
you notice anything weird going on?
Everything goes on weird. We just don't see a lot of it. I want to be in the house with the full moon.
Right, exactly. So what do we have coming up in Ferris?
Well, we got football season coming.
And that's your job.
Hey,
That's
man,
exactly
we are
what
waiting
you're
on
supposed to be.
football.
You're the sports dude. What's
Yeah.
going on, dude?
Hey, well, we supposedly, from what I've heard now, I haven't really seen it yet.
Uh-huh.
But we're supposed to have this running back that's great, and we're
Really?
supposed to have these 2 big tackles or offensive guards, whatever, that can really block.
And this
So
is Ferris,
this
right?
is Ferris.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see that. I have, you know. I'm just really excited about it,
That's
you know,
cool, yeah.
and I'm excited about everything that
Mm-hmm.
we're doing, the things that's happening. People have been telling me how they've been praying for the city and stuff, and you can see some of the stuff starting to
Very
change,
positive.
and it's very positive.
Yeah.
And so all the people that are out there that are negative,
Bye-bye.
bye bye.
All right, I guess that's what our producer told us. So I'm Rita Cook,
And I'm Thomas Scott.
and we are Ecp-Tv.